Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Hungry Man 97. Today we're talking about another set of errors, the 1987 Donruss set. We're also going to be doing something we've never done before. In this video, we're going to be doing a giveaway. And it's going to be really easy. Lots of people are going to win stuff, so don't go anywhere. I hope you guys stay tuned and win something. We're also talking about a relationship we have with grunttalksmlb.com. Darren is over there on that website. He's hosting my videos. He's got a lot of great stuff over there, baseball related. He's a veteran. He's also got a great YouTube channel. Check him out when you get a chance. And if you're not already a subscriber, go hit that subscribe button right now to my channel. I'd love to see you as a subscriber. Helps my channel grow and I appreciate it. Let's get started talking about 1987. Well, it was a year that Reagan told Gorbachev to tear down this wall. Bon Jovi released Living on a Prayer. The movies Dirty Dancing, Full Metal Jacket came out, and the Minnesota Twins won the World Series that year. Well, it's also the year that Donruss came out with this set. I've always given Donruss a lot of credit because I think they have very creative layouts of their cards. Very just random layouts, you know, especially in the late 80s and the early 90s. And this was kind of a weird looking, as a kid, it looked like a tire tread going across the card there, but I guess it's little baseballs or something. I didn't really collect a lot of this set as a kid. I really started like in 1989. So this was a set I never really got my hands on too many of. So the set has 660 cards in the set. And if you look it up online, you're going to see things about back orientation. So whether these cards came out of packs or out of a complete set, the backs are opposite. So in other words, if you take two of the cards and flip them over, that looks like one of them has an upside down back. Well, that's the way they printed them on purpose, to where everything that came out of a pack was oriented one way on the back of the card, whereas a complete set was oriented a different way. And again, not an error, and there's not one worth more than the other. It can be extremely annoying if you're trying to build a complete set. Fortunately, these cards aren't worth a ton. They got about a $50 high book value for the complete set, and that might be pushing it. You can probably get it less than that. Donruss printed a Canadian version of this set called the Leaf set, and it was a smaller checklist. The copyright for the 1987 Donruss set was labeled 1986, whereas the Leaf one was labeled 1987. I don't know why that's the case. That's also not considered an error, just kind of under the trivia column there. There's a lot of notables in this set. A lot of big rookies. Bo Jackson is probably the most expensive card in this set. Has a high book value, 25 bucks. Greg Maddux, I happen to have one here, comes in about a $15 high book value. Rafael Palmeiro comes in about a $6 value. Barry Bonds has a high book value of 15 bucks in this set. Will the Thrill Clark of my Giants, well, he only has a high book value of about $1, but it's a card I love to grab. And then there's others too, definitely Mark McGwire, Barry Larkin, there's a few others. Let's get started on these errors. So number 14, Kevin McReynolds, Diamond King. Well, there's 3 Diamond Kings with issues. Also 22, Eric Davis, and Greg Walker, number 25. There's an Eric Davis. On the back of the card, on this top, what's called a ribbon along the top of the card, it should be yellow that fills that in. This is the white one here. I'll show you side by side. All 3 of these cards can come either yellow or white. Should be yellow, but some of them have the white. And those are pretty hard to find, even though there wasn't really a value assigned to them there. But if you have any of the ones that are just white, they're definitely going to be worth some more money. Number 36, Greg Maddux. Just talked about him. This is his rookie card. Now, there's an error on here. On the back, on his middle name, it says Allen, A-L-L-E-N. It should be A-L-A-N, so they just misspelled it, did not correct that. Bruce Fields, number 47, has the wrong photo. Now, this guy is Darnell Coles pictured on this card. I imagine his family's like looking through packs, looking for his card, and they see someone else on his card. Donruss did not correct that. Moving on to Joe Carter, number 156. Man, I loved watching Joe Carter play. And, well, we're going to talk a little bit more about him later in this video with the giveaway, so don't go anywhere. But there's a variation on this card where the nameplate can either be red or burgundy. Now, it's kind of close, right? But any card with a red nameplate is reserved for rated rookies, but he wasn't a rookie. And so his can be either red or burgundy. They're both cheap and easy to find. There's another one, 637 Dwayne Henry, where his nameplate only comes in red, so not a variation, but he's not actually a rookie either. So just kind of a weird thing that Donruss overlooked. Moving on, 332 Alan Ashby, his career walks are incorrect. Jose Uribe, 436. We see this guy on error lists a lot, but not really any value here. His date of birth is wrong. It should be 1959. It says 1960 on the card. 585 Mike Greenwell has a red line that you can find on his right shoulder. And that's pretty hard to find and not really a value associated with it. But if you got the one with the little red line on it, it's probably worth a couple bucks, several bucks. Stan Javier, 590 career RBIs and steals are incorrect. Roberto Clemente, this is the puzzle card. There's actually variations on the back of the card where it has the bio and the copyright, and there's a gap between them. There's 3 different sizes to that gap. Not one worth more than the other, but pretty cool if you can find all 3 of them. And there's a couple subsets to this 87 Donruss where there's something called the rookies. And there's a card that's an error in there, the number 47, Rafael Palmeiro, where his middle name is misspelled Corals instead of Corrales. It's actually his mother's surname, but it shows as his middle name on the back. They just left out the E on Corrales. And on the opening day set, there's a Jose Uribe, number 99, with the same error of his birth year. And then the biggest error of all in this set is the Barry Bonds, number 163, part of that opening day, where it has a picture of Johnny Ray. Now, this card is going for over $1,000. It's one of the biggest errors of the 1980s. It was corrected after about 2% of the print run, so Donruss caught it pretty quick. There's a lot of fakes out there, so be careful with that one. If you got that Johnny Ray pictured on the Barry Bonds card, you got some money. That wraps up all the sets. I want to talk about this drawing here. This is going to be really, really cool. So we talked about my man Joe Carter earlier. If you can tell me what his greatest moment ever, probably one of the top 10 baseball moments ever, the greatest Joe Carter hit. Tell me about it, when it happened, and put it down in the comments. You don't have to put the date, just describe it. Tell me his most amazing hit ever. Put it down in the comments and be a subscriber. So if you're already a subscriber, you don't have to worry about that. And I will take the first 5 people that comment the answer to that question down in the comments, and I'm going to mail you something. Completely free. I'm going to cover shipping as well. One of these Billy Ripken 89 Fleer cards. These are the corrected black box version. I'm going to mail one to you. And what I'll do is I'll ask for your email, and then I'll contact you so you're not putting personal information in there. And I'll send that out to you. Pretty easy, right? Well, we're going to do another drawing as well. That's going to go for 7 days. So spread the word. If you have friends that want to get in on this drawing, tell them about this video. So if you, again, answer the question, Joe Carter's greatest moment in baseball, answer that question in the comments. Make sure you're a subscriber. And after 7 days, I'm going to come back and I'll tally every single person that entered the right answer. We'll put it in a randomizer. And whoever wins that, I'm going to send you a box. This is a 1990 Donruss wax box, 36 packs unopened. I'll ship it to you. I'm going to cover shipping as well. Easy, easy. You don't have to do anything except answer the question, make sure you're a subscriber, and you guys can win something. So share, spread the message, and if you have any friends or family members that want to get in on it, that's an easy way to win. It's going to be fun. Hey guys, that's all I got for you today. That's the 87 Donruss set and its airs. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you guys are liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.